Good afternoon, everyone. Pastor Ron Brown here with Pastor Laura Kistart from the First Congregational Church in Southington, Connecticut, for a preview of our worship services for this coming weekend.
So this upcoming Sunday, January 28th, we begin worship on Sunday morning at 8 a.m. in the Barnes Memorial Chapel. Our chapel service is a brief worship service, an opportunity to gather together and sing a hymn, the scripture reading and sermon from Pastor Ron, and also celebrate the sacrament of communion. And so we invite you to join us 8 a.m. Beginning our worship on Sunday morning. We continue worship on Sunday morning with our 10:15 service here in our historic meeting house. Our 10:15 service features a variety of vibrant music, and this week we have the sacrament of baptism, and we will not have the sacrament of communion during our 10:15 service. So be sure to come to the 8 o'clock if you would like to participate in the sacrament of communion. And at our 10:15 service, once we have this sacrament of baptism, we will invite the children to go to age-appropriate church school lessons for the remainder of the service. And again, vibrant music, the scripture reading and sermon from Pastor Ron, as well as an opportunity to be together in prayer as a worship community. We do live stream our 10:15 service, so you can watch that online live, join us on Sunday morning, or it is archived to watch later in the week.
So this Sunday we continue reading the Gospel of Mark. We'll be reading from Mark all the way through Easter on March 31st. So this week we are reading a beautiful story from the 5th chapter of Mark about Jesus healing. There are actually two healing stories, that one sandwiched between the other. Jesus being urgently asked by a leader of the synagogue named Jairus to come and heal his daughter. And then on the way, a woman who has been suffering from hemorrhages for 12 years simply touches Jesus' clothes and her faith heals her. So this is a story about faith. It is a story about healing, just a beautiful story of Jesus, who Jesus is going to be in the world. So we'll be reflecting on that during the sermon on Sunday morning. So I hope you'll be here and join me for that.
And two announcements to share with you all. So the first is a community event that is 1 week from today. So Tuesday, January 30th, we're inviting the congregation and community to share the love. And this is a group that normally meets together on Tuesdays for dinner. And this on January 30th, dinner will be provided. And after dinner, there will be an activity making Valentine's cards. We'll send these cards to people in our church community who might have trouble getting here on Sunday morning. And so if you would like to join us for dinner and the card making activity, families of all sizes are welcome, a family of one or a family of many. Please do let us know. Since we are providing dinner, we want to make sure we have enough food for everyone and craft supplies as well. So contact the church office or contact myself. We would love to have you join us for that activity on Tuesday, January 30th. It begins at 6 p.m. And then also wanted to share the announcement of the call to the congregational meeting, and that will be held on Sunday, February 4th, after our 10:15 worship service. And this congregational meeting is to consider the church budget for 2024. Information was just sent out via email today. And so if you have any questions or didn't receive that, please contact our church office. We'll make sure that any questions that you have about the church budget are directed to the appropriate person. And we hope that you are able to join us for that congregational meeting.
So may God bless you, and please stay safe on this kind of icy day.
God bless.